Good morning, friends. My name is Piyush, and welcome back to Gurukul Academy for Kids. After a long break of 2.5 years, so after restarting, we will do the topic the Indus Valley Civilization. So, without wasting our time, let's start. Okay, so in the world around 2600 to 1900 BC, there was a civilization revolving around which was known as the IVC or the Indus Valley Civilization in Pakistan, present Pakistan, and northwest part of India, which include Punjab area, Gujarat area, and Rajasthan, a bit of Rajasthan. Yeah. So other civilizations are also there, like the Mesopotamian, Indus Valley, not Egyptian civilization also, and many one more civilization was there. So what was the significance of this Indus Valley civilization was that there were because all the civilizations were less advanced. This civilization was a bit more advanced due to its urban planning and sophisticated drainage system. And one of the facts for this drainage system is that it even works now. In the recent flood in Delhi, I guess 1 year back, yeah. So in a recent flood in Delhi, half of the water was drained by the Indus Valley civilization only. So we can say that how our ancestors built such an efficient drainage system that is still working right now. Now, what's the importance for this trade and commerce? See, for the trade and commerce, we can say that it was a hub of trade for Mesopotamia, I told you, Egypt, and other regions. Okay, so we need trade, we need food, we need other important things that can't be grown in our country, but we can also export. But how we will, like, first of all, main the question is that how we will get that thing that is not in our country, in our civilization, in our area, in our locality. We can just export it from another country. Like petroleum is being exported India nowadays. India is also sorry, petrol is imported. India is also exporting a lot of things to other foreign countries. That in COVID time, India exported a lot of free vaccines, COVID vaccines. So Indus Valley civilization traded with the Mesopotamia, Egypt, and other type of regions. Moving on to culture advancements, so there was a lot of cultural advancements. Like people from the like nowadays people were less advanced. We can say that they are less advanced as compared to the Indus Valley civilization people because of their architecture, their craftsmanship, and the beautiful pottery and seals. Okay, so what are seals? Seals are like stamps things, and figurines are like statue. Okay, now what's this thing? This is a seal. Yeah, it's known as a Pashupati seal. Okay, this was I talking about. There is also a unicorn seal. Okay, now moving on to the script and the language. Okay, so we talk, right? We are talking in English language right now, and we also write. And for Hindi it's Devanagari, and for Punjabi it's Gurumukhi. So this is called as script, and the language is the mean of communication. So language is very necessary. So Indus Valley civilization has its own language, but it's not even decoded yet. So that language was the pictographical form. Okay, so it was in a pictographical form and people could not understand it. It's now not even clear like what it's written. And the decline in the legacy. Of course, good things come to an end. So what was the decline of this beautiful civilizations? There is lots of being debate. This is also being not clear, like how what was the decline of this beautiful civilization? Whether it's a earthquake, whether it's flood, whether it's a disaster, invasion, nothing is not clear. But some archaeologists have a different kind of theory. Everyone has a different theory, you know. Okay, let's go to the geography. Okay, so I told you that it's located in the northwest part of India. Northwest or east? Not clear right now. Just wait. Yeah, it's located in the northwest part of India. I was right. So, some common sites for this uh, civilization was Mohenjo-Daro, Harappa, and other basal sites. So that include Mohenjo-Daro. Mohenjo-Daro is in Pakistan, Sindh region probably, and is noted for its well-planned streets. What is the well-planned streets? That all the Mohenjo-Daro civilization was a well-organized structure. Like Japan, in Tokyo, we have a well-planned structure. This area for particularly for park area, and near the parks and lots of fun activities area also. Advanced drainage system was there, and monumental structure, beautiful structure of the Great Bath is also there. What is Harappa? Harappa is also a neighbor of Mohenjo-Daro. It is situated in Punjab, Pakistan. Pakistan, like two, there are two Punjabs. One is in India, whereas one is in Pakistan. So it is located in Punjab in Pakistan. It's known for its this rate. Yeah, it's known for its grid layout. What is a grid layout? In geography, we have learned about longitudes and latitudes. So when these longitudes and latitudes intersect, they form a grid-like structure. In MS Paint, if I will teach you someday, in MS Paint there is also a grid-like structure. There is an extensive trade networks, evidence of craft specialization too. Other major sites which include are Dholavira, Lothal, Kalibangan and Ganeriwala. Moving on to the most important river, which is known as the Indus River. Okay, so Indus River, one point to remember that the Mohenjo-Daro civilization was situated near the Sindh River and the Ravi River. Okay, so this is the Ravi River, and Harappa was for the Indus River, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so Indus River was a lifeline. What is a lifeline? It protects us from many disasters. Um, in KBC also we have a lifeline. So, what was the lifeline? It helps in agriculture, food, of course, trade, and transportation. How transport? See, suppose if I want to carry a piece of log to other place, at that time there was no trucks. Okay, there were hand-driven carts, so it was very heavy. So they put the log in the water and just throw it through the water area. That's how it helps the transportation. In agriculture, you know that's common. Like plants need water to live. Its fertile footplace supported agriculture activities, enabling the growth of urban centers. See, to set up a civilization, one thing is very important, that is water. Okay, so why is water important? To help in agriculture and many other facilities. So the this civilization was settled on the besides of the Indus River only. The river's navigable channels facilitated trade networks connecting IVCB distant regions. See, this Indus River collects invalid tributaries like Satluj, Chelab, Ravi, Jhelab, and Kubhar, Swat, Kular. These are responsible tributaries. So this river collects it with different areas. Okay, now was the timeline of this whole civilization. So, the first was the early Harappan phase, which was from 3300 to 2600, whereas the mature was from 2600 to 1800, and the late was from 1900 to 1300. So, in the early Harappan phase, the emergence of agriculture communities in the regions was there. Development of small villages were happening, and transition from sedentary lifestyles to early form of social organization. The society was divided. Okay, um, let me just explain you. Some agriculture communities was there. Like people started to practice new forms of agriculture. They started to use new tools. Mature Harappan phase was just means like advancements again. Rapid urbanization was there. And the trade also increased with Mohenjo-Daro. Sorry, lots from Mohenjo-Daro. It's from Mesopotamia, Egypt, and Central Asia. And also, standardized weight was also there. What's weight for using? It's like when we buy vegetables in the market, it keeps 1 kg, 2 kg. That thing is called as weight. Okay, so weights were also being started to use. Okay, advanced drainage system was also happening. In the late was the last, and this was disruption full area. Like decline happened and transition of rural society to fortified settlements. People started moving from rural areas to urban area, and some trade routes also got blocked due to this, due to climate change or tectonic activities. Tectonic activities here is an earthquake. Okay, moving on to the urban planning. See, this is Mohenjo-Daro, such a beautiful city that got destructed. So, what was the overview of the urban civilization? So, the city of the IVC showcased a remarkable urban planning. There was a grid-like structure. This is a grid-like structure. Uh, Horizontal and vertical lines were created, and just showed systematic planning. Lot of planning, but have been done. Streets was arranged in a perpendicular manner. What is a perpendicular manner? Like this manner, which means for a 90-degree angle. And street was divided, like why was it perpendicular? So that cars can pass easily. And one more thing, that see, this is a road and this is a perpendicular corner. So if they form a sharp point, the cars can't pass easily in the narrow lanes. So they just keep it a round shape, like a curved shape. Okay, so that cars can pass easily. See how intelligent they were. Okay, drainage system. I'm just telling the normal people who are now not even urban planning it. Like, cities are also not urban planned right now, like, with advanced technology. See, they were like ancestral, like how many years they were. Drainage system. So advanced drainage system was there to balance sewage water and storm water. Storm water means like rainwater. Underground drainage was also there, which covered drains, manholes, and subpits. And the drainage system was very clean. Like, I guess regular cleaning must be done through that. And the sanitation was urban civilization was very organized. Public buildings were there, like the Great Bath. This is the background is the Great Bath. Well, it's not clear like what was the real purpose for the Great Bath. Some think that it might be used for religious purposes, while some also think that it was a swimming pool, like a public pool. And people say that there was a upper class who used to take taxes for the lower class. See in this photo, this might be the upper class and this might be the lower class. And the people from the upper class pay taxes from the used to take taxes. Just wait. What else happened? This thing. Okay, so the people from this take taxes from the lower class. What do they take? Taxes. Yeah. So they take taxes from the lower class, and they used to create buildings. They used to do development in the society. And this was the whole the boundary of the Mohenjo-Daro civilization. This is just a blueprint, not accurate. The Great Bath was found here. Okay, because it was found from upper area, so the people think that there was a higher class. Here, this area was known as the citadel area. What do we call the citadel area? Okay, archaeological sophistication. So there was a high level of craftsmanship. People were using baked clay instead of a normal. Like they using baked clay to make a beautiful buildings and multi-story buildings. See, multi-story buildings. The peoples are building now. They were used to create their time also. And massive city walls. Massive city walls. I already showed you, like to protect them from outside invasions and floods and will go. Yeah. Real thing of our civilization matters is about the architecture. So, what was the architecture of the civilization? See, the Indus Valley Civilization refers to technological advancements. So, technological advancements was happening during that time. So, brick construction was there, multi-story buildings were there, public baths was there. Public baths is the Great Bath, and very more innovations were being created at that time. What is the characteristics of building? The building construction? Yeah. So Indus Valley Civilization construction predominantly using bricks, which was durable and uniform size. Of course, the building was very durable so that the buildings not collapse during emergency time. Suppose a foreign invasion occurs and the building falls. The whole city will get ruined. Poor city. Okay, so the size is also kept uniform so that the work is easier, and the use of the bricks allowed longevity of the urban structure. Like other civilization used to create buildings out of wood in the earlier time, kacha houses we say. So to make permanent settlements, they used bricks, not by using mud, clay, and uh, grass also. Multi-story structures. The archaeological evidence suggests there was existence of multi-story buildings in Indus Valley city, indicating advanced construction techniques and architectural innovations. And multi-story structure may have served various purposes like residential, commercial, and administrative functions. This is very clear. Okay, so public bath is an easy topic. I already told you that it might be used for social interrogation, religious ceremony, or hygiene practices. Hygiene practices means like bathing, or other purposes. Yeah. So this was the language I was mainly talking about. This is the Harappan language. which was written in form of photos. And this photo language has not been clear yet. Archaeologists have but a bit of, I guess, they have cracked it. So they have told that there might be a chances that this language have been started from left to right, not from right to left. As because when we write, suppose if you're writing from here and I'll bit space, I have to write a full sentence in a one line. So I have some space left. So I just write very closely. Similarly, the civilization also did. He might have started from here and at the end no space was left. So he just write very small letters. Like he decreased the font. So that was the cause that archaeologists say that they were doing opposite of us. This language has not been decoded yet. There were lots of pictographical symbols in this language. Okay. Archaeological source, archaeological discoveries. In Mohenjo-Daro, there was a well-planned urban structures, whereas Harappa has also evidence of urban structures, which provides that there was an organization like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa might be have friendship relations with each other. Dholavira was with advanced water management system. There might be storage for waters and other things. Lothal was for trade and dockyards. All trade and particular dockyards were created for the Lothal area. Images of artifacts, like different very types of artifacts were created, like seals, pottery, jewelry, figurines, and many more things, which includes sites of Mohenjo-Daro, Harappa, Dholavira, and Lothal. What was the significance of these discoveries? They told us about the life phase, social organization, and technological advancements. Okay, and it also tells about the discovery of trade route extending from Mesopotamia to Egypt for trade, of course. Yeah. Now, how did the civilization ended? So this uh, might be some changes like climate change is a natural disaster. Climate changes includes weather patterns like monsoon or fluctuation in river courses. And might be like the river have changed its course and destroyed the city with the flood. Natural disasters like flood and earthquake might also. So this was this PPT. Until you meet time, until you meet me next time in another video. Take care.